Hey everybody, it's Nicole, and today we're going to be tackling this dining table of mine, y'all. I picked up this set when I first moved into the house, and I fell in love with this table and chair set. The table is what we're working on, obviously. It was missing a chair, but I actually took care of that by buying a bench. It was one of the side chairs, so I would have had to buy 4 new chairs, which would have cost just as much as a new dining room set. So I ended up getting a bench to go on the side, that side that was missing the chair. But anyway, we'll talk about that and work on a project for the bench later on. But anyway, you can see the damage that it had at the top here, some heat stains and some nicks and scratches and stuff like that. But overall, it is a beautiful table. It has inlays, which I fell in love with. As you can see here, you'll see it better in the next clips or whatever, but that's what I loved about it. It reminded me of my grandmother's furniture when I was growing up. It's just gorgeous and it's timeless. So this is something that'll go from now until whenever. But anyway, the other thing that I loved about it too was the fact that it had this beautiful ebony sort of colored stain around the perimeter of the table. As you can see, that dark rich color that goes around the edge there, and I love that. So we're going to be putting that back too once everything's all sanded down and ready to be restained. But I love this table, and I'm going to show you here in a little bit more of the detail of the table as to why I fell in love with it, y'all. But you can see the inlays and everything, which I'll discuss a little bit later on too, because you don't have a wood grain that's going in like one direction, usually on the top of a table. But yeah, here is the details I was mentioning. It has these beautiful sort of carvings, I guess, and the beading around the skirt of the table, and I love it. It's really, really gorgeous. It's a nice, like I said, solid, well-built table. As you can see, the details are on the chairs as well. So love this table, y'all, and I cannot wait for you guys to see the end result. But yeah, gorgeous detailing. And I'm also going to show you a product that I did not use, but if you have like a painted surface or a heavily lacquered or stained surface, I don't know how to explain it, but the product takes, the old paint off wonderfully, and it doesn't have a whole lot of fumes and stuff like that. So if you want to tackle a project like this while we're on lockdown, you can use it. And here it is. It's Watco paint and poly remover. It works really good. Pick it up in Walmart for like $8. These are the stain and conditioners that I'm going to be using, and I'm also going to use another one which is by Rust-Oleum, I think, and it's called Kona, but you'll see that later on in the video. Right now I'm just sanding the surface, and I'm using one of those sandpaper sponges that you can get from Dollar Tree, and I used that one sponge to sand the whole top of this table. I didn't have to get any sandpaper or anything like that. This worked out really good, and it didn't take me long at all. I got a little workout in, a little upper body workout, and didn't take me long at all. So yeah, if y'all, like I said, on lockdown and you want something to do, maybe this is some kind of project you want to do, then feel free. And that buffet in the back, we're going to do that as well in another video. I did that one first, but as you can see, it's beautiful. The black piece in the back, it turned out great as well, honey. I've been busy up in the house, so. But anyway, I've sanded the whole table down here in this clip, and now I'm just removing all the dust and everything off of the surface. I went to Advance Auto and I bought a pack of shop cloths or shop rags, and you can get, I think it's like 30 of them in a pack for like $8. It may have been cheaper than that, and they're just clean white cloths, and so they come in handy. You can wash them, reuse them, or if you mess them up like I did with stain, just throw them in the trash. I mean, it didn't cost you a whole lot. So yeah, so now that I've wiped everything down, I'm adding the preconditioning stain product or whatever that I showed you in the clip, and rubbing it in really nicely. You rub it in and then you kind of wipe off the excess and stuff like that. Again, I'm using one of those clean shop cloths to apply it, and it really helped. It kind of brought life back to it once I got through sanding it and everything. And you can see the inlays beautifully now with all the old stain removed and stuff like that. You can see the difference in the bottom and the top of the table here in this clip. And this is a pre-stained, wood conditioner that I just applied right here. Okay, so now we're going to be adding the other stain that I was telling you about. It's by Rust-Oleum. It's a gel stain in the color Kona. And it's a dark, it's not ebony because they have one that's called ebony. It's more of a really dark brown, more so than a black. And I'm going to show you what I was doing, and it didn't take long, and all I did was use just a little bit that was in the cap to go around this whole table, y'all. Really, it didn't take a whole lot at all, and that was partly because of that excuse me, pre-conditioner that I put on top. But as you can see, I'm just using my finger to go around the rim and put that back the way it was, and then here I'm just kind of wiping off the excess once it absorbs into the wood, and that was it. That's it. And so here we're going to add the stain, and this is in red mahogany, and it's a penetrating stain. Beautiful. It is beautiful. And my lighting is really bad in here, and I apologize for that, but we're going to add it. And what I'm going to do, since this table has inlays, I'm going to follow that, again, the perimeter around, because it's not the wood's not in one direction. You don't have the wood grain going in one direction like if it was a solid piece. So what I'm going to do is follow the direction around the perimeter, because the inlays are going, I guess, I don't know how to explain it. But anyway, you will kind of see in the video, I'm going around right here. You can see I'm following that direction, and then in the center where the inlays are, I'm just going from right to left because I can't go in one direction, I guess, so to speak, because there are inlays, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I hope that makes sense, y'all. But side to side in the center, and then I went around for the outside edge, if that makes sense. Okay. So anyway, as you can see, this stained beautifully. It matches perfectly with the chairs. If you can see the chairs up there in the upper left corner, the stain matches those perfectly. Oh my goodness. I was so happy about that. And I love how this stain is bringing out that natural color and richness of the wood inlays and stuff on this table. It's beautiful. And here's the finished surface. Again, I apologize. The lighting is bad. It rained that day, so you can't really see how beautiful it is, but it is gorgeous. And you'll be seeing the table in other videos, but I love how it turned out, y'all. So if you haven't already, please subscribe and subscribe to my other two channels. The links are down below. We'll be doing lots of projects and things on those channels as well. But anywho, share this video if you know anybody who would like it, and comment, please. Let me know what you guys are working on while we're on lockdown. And I guess this is gonna do it for this video, and until my next one, I will see y'all then. Bye, guys. Ooh, I love how my table looks now, y'all. But anyway, bye.